Alright guys, welcome to my Alchemystic monster review. He is the current PvP monster for this season, and we're going to see is he any good. I just got him to rank 1, so I'll just for the heck of it put the stats there. So he is a Earth and Nature, a second Earth and Nature monster this season, or this era. He's an Earth and Nature Abyssal era Denier. So, Alchemystic has a dark secret. In fact, he has almost 1,000 locked away in the subterranean dungeons of his lair. One day, all his test subjects will break free and take their revenge on Alchemistic's sick experiments. For Alchemistic's sick experiments. And he'll need more than some potions to survive that battle. So, I'll tell you guys now, because it was pointed out to me by my good friend, Avergo. He has the most horrific full lore ever. Like it's absolute nightmare fuel. Why they went so hard on this random stun monsters lore, I couldn't tell you. But yeah, so that's his that's the rough notes. So his finisher, Alchemistic's favorite, removes positive effects from all enemies, disables traits. All right, so already off to a good start. That is always what you love to see. Remove positive effects and then remove traits. When you remove traits, then positive effects, it's kind of useless because they'll have evasion, they'll have dodge area. Well, you can't do anything about dodge area, but they'll have megataunt, stuff like that, which is really annoying. Then it removes 30% of total life from all enemies. All right, so honestly, that's a really bad finisher. I was going to make a point of defense for it, but if it did like a mega stun afterwards, it would have been pretty great. But it only removed 30% when the 30% removal gimmick is only good when you have it against a Megaton monster or against a trait Megaton monster. Why would you remove the Megaton or the trait Megaton, then remove the 30%? Okay, so that's quite bad, honestly. Sad. Alright, so let's go over his trait. So at rank 0, he's immune to blind. I tell everybody this. I swear to God, everyone's immune to blind and everyone has true vision. So immune to blind, you see the gimmick around a lot of places. So as a denier, you always want to land all your attacks. So being immune to blind is pretty useful. But then it doubles down on being pretty great for a denier trait because then you have true vision. So precision doubled. This basically means you will never miss even a single status caster. Because true vision is so overpowered. I always fight bulwark monsters and I still land all my status effects because like Rarus will have true vision and just everything lands. So amazing 2 traits for a denier monster. Of course, there's better. There could have been dodge area and stuff like that. But he finishes it off with another pretty good trait, immune to torture. So this gives him a little bit of sustainability, especially against himself since he does use tortures. I don't know. I think his trait is pretty great. I don't think he's a very good monster, but for what he does, his trait is great. Because the meta is very full of tortures. So having an immunity to yourself is really good, especially given the fact that in a mirror match, at least you would be immune to your own tortures. And true vision and immunity to blind, I don't know if you needed them both. It kind of seems like you could have had one, not the other. But this means that you're also immune to total blind, so there's not one single way they can make you miss, which honestly, that could be pretty bad because if you possess this monster, no matter what he tries to do, if he attacks, he will land it. So that's pretty bad, but let's see what he can do. So from memory, he is a stun and dots monster. So let's go over his skill set. So first we got Boiled Foxglove. All right, interesting. Apply stun twice to one enemy, 1 turn cooldown, 36 stamina. All right. So this is the kind of move that would have been good if he didn't have the trait he does. So usually stun twice is just because like, oh, if you have bulwark, if you have tough, if you really need to make sure that, hey, this guy has hardened and I need to make sure that I land this stun, this would have been the good move. Problem with that is he has true vision. He's not going to miss his attacks, so it's actually not as necessary as I thought it would be. So definitely don't run. Then we've got Oleander Blow. Deals low nature damage, applies toxins twice. So, okay, he does both of these twice, but I really don't get why you would do toxins twice. It's a deadly dot, but you definitely don't need a double single apply. Maybe if you're fighting a fugitive, but I couldn't see any world where you're trying to use this guy as a fugitive fighter. So on a 0 turn cooldown, 33 stamina, I guess it's not the worst, but he's got better. Then you've got Foxglove Crumbs. Applies stun to one enemy. 0 stamina, 0 cooldown. All right, so maybe this is his spammable stun no matter what. And he'll never miss it, so that's, the thing I keep saying. I don't know, stun immunity used to be very popular, especially with all of these celestial monsters kicking around, but it's kind of cooled down. I think it'll still be pretty good just to have the stun effect. Um, I don't know if you need it spammable though, because like a spammable single deny is always better in theory than it is in action. Because like, what are you gonna do? You see a full team and you're all the way out of stamina and your cooldowns are deactivated, and you're just gonna stun one guy. You're gonna get destroyed by the other two. It's really, I don't think. I feel like if you get into that scenario, this monster is gonna be useless anyways. A single stun ain't gonna do it. Then we've got Oleander Infusion. Deals low nature damage to one enemy, applies toxins to one enemy. Alright, so basically the one up here, but slightly worse. Yeah. Not sure what that was for. Also, let me get this. He is gonna be a massively fast monster. Because I'm gonna get him at rank 3 easily because these monsters are hard to get ranked up. But with the PvP monsters, it's almost a guaranteed ranked up monster. So look, already 16,000 speed with bad stuff at rank 1. So I'm going to get him at a pretty high rank. I know he won't be that useful, but for the 1% chance he's useful in war, and I don't even need to give him good runes, I'll take it. So, Olay Glove Mix. Applies stun and toxins to all enemies. I love this move. 3-turn stamina, 48 stamina, 3-turn cooldown. So clearly this is going to be your first move that you do. Because not only do you apply stun, so they're denied, and you keep in mind that anything that's an AoE does have a weakness to dodge area, but we'll talk about why he also has a kind of a counter for that later. And there's also the impracticality of a monster, denier monster versus tanks, but he also has a ton of dots, so he can kind of handle that. Now I'm making him sound a lot better than he is, but still. So you do this to start off. All the monsters are stunned, and then you apply toxins, which is one of my favorite dots because not only does it absolutely destroy any nature monsters, like in 2 turns it'll kill them. If they have 2 dots, like any dot plus this on a nature monster is an instant kill. Not only does it do 15% nature damage, but it's basically a vulnerable, but in dot form. So incoming damage will be increased by 50% on enemies. That's insane. Toxins, guys. So AoE stun plus toxins, I like it. If you had to have any dot plus a denial, it would have been toxins or nanovirus, and this is a really good one. So I'm happy they have that. 3-turn cooldown, 48 stamina, but it's not the only AoE stun he has. So then we have Sumac Acid. Applies a random torture status effect to one enemy, requires cooldown. So 38 stamina, 1-turn cooldown. I really don't know about this move. I do want a single torture move just to stack, and on a 1-turn cooldown, you can kind of cycle it. But, then again, maybe that's where you have your spammable stun, because, how often are you going to deny one guy? No, give one torture to one enemy. I don't know. I'm just going to run it for the fun of it, just to see what happens. And so it's really up to you. I'm just going to run it just for fun. Then we have Oleander Potion. Alright, here's a low earth damage to one enemy, applies stun to... Okay, so I think I'm reading this wrong, but the whole thing with this is supposed to be that it might do low earth damage, but from what I've seen, it does stun to one enemy and then stun to all enemies, which is effectively a good counter for dodge area, because you'll see an entire dodge area team without taunt, and then you'll want to AoE deny, but you can't get that dodge area monster with an AoE. You can't get the other guys with the single. So it's single, then AoE. I'll try it out in PvP to make sure. But either way, it's another AoE stun, so you don't just have to rely on this one. Though at a 42 stamina, 2-turn cooldown, it's also pretty high. And finally, we have Boiling Sumac. I think this works really well because there's going to be a lot of scenarios where you're just, you're wall blocked by any given Megaton monster, and you've got nothing you can do. You don't really want to deny them. And maybe you've already done this move to give them toxins, or you've done an AoE to all the enemies and they have toxins and they're stunned. Boom, you do this, and toxins is an absolutely devastating thing because it's just vulnerable plus a very powerful nature denial. No, a very powerful nature dot. So add that plus more random dots. Even though this 55 stamina is very high for just one random torch to all enemies. At a 2-turn cooldown? Okay. So I think he's gonna have to carry on his relics a little bit. But yeah, I do like the fact that the toxins multiplies his random dots. If this is what I think it is, it'll be pretty nice, but he is pretty bad. The only reason you'll see me give him decent stuff is because I need him for a few dungeons. So and I'll probably explain that in a little bit. So let me just give you this for fun, for chuckles. This, I really got to upgrade this bad boy. I just got it. Boom, boom, level 3. Boom, level 5. Do I have anything better? This, this. Oh, and this is a new extra dot, so this is good. This will help me. As I said, relics these days, obsidian relics specifically, are just filled with dots. So that can take care of it on its own. Boom, and 17. I want it to go all the way down. 18, 19, 20, 21. There. All right, so now, 116 3 times plus. Wow, that is dangerous. That would be good, partnered up with Mermaid Spearband Shield. But I'm getting off topic. Let's use this guy in PvP. I have my whole thing full, so this should be fun. I think I'll just go with him right here. So Abyssal, Alchemystic, and what I'm showcasing is Denial, so I think this team should work as well as any team could be without Megaton or Anticipation in this meta. So, Archdruid Sigil, and let's get it. Alright. I think with Shadonia, it'll be really easy to showcase him, but I also hope it doesn't give you like this false sense of what he can do. So first I want to show you this, 23, 23, 28. Those are 150s. This is a 110, and he's already at 116. So I think I rank 3 without X runes, he could outspeed them, which is just insane. Darn, I've never been blocked quite like this. Alright, so I'm just going to AoE cleanse. You can do an AoE, or no, you do a single. But Serpentex comes back to life. Archdruid Sigil, and I'm definitely going to do the Toxins one. So Rock Sparks, I live. Alright, so let's see if we can pull it off. Of course, as I said, you're always going to be doing this one first. Not only do you get stun, but a really good dot that makes your next dots very powerful. So look at that. Looks like he didn't get stunned because he was immune to it. So I turn transfer back. And what do? Do I want to start adding more tortures to all enemies? See if they die instantly? Because like if I landed Bane, I would kill him instantly. Or do I stun them? I really should have cleansed away all their stuff again. Yo, I said if I got Bane, I would kill him instantly, and I actually did. Oh, that's just the fun of random tortures. They're so overpowered. But then again, these opponents were very, very weak. Don't be like falsely led on. So I'm gonna do another torture just cause for fun. I got Hellfire, another torture that has the elemental advantage and is very strong against him. So so I think that was a double stun, but I can't exactly prove it from here. So Toxins plus Nightmares, boom, almost dead. Then I'm just gonna kill you. Alright, and the Toxins made it do extra damage. Yeah, so that's really his biggest thing. If you can pull off the stun, which will be really hard, but then again, you can pull off anything with like a Shadonia. If you can pull off that stun mechanic with the Toxins, then they're going to be ripe for not only you to just turn transfer to Serpentex and let him destroy them, but also for you to start tearing them apart with dots. So it looks like we do have an Anticipation monster over here, but he's not exactly a dangerous one, I would say. So let me just see how much damage he can do. Flying Taser. Oh, that is weak. Alright, alright. Graced Punch. And yeah, it looks like I said, you can't do anything to a guy with Megataunt with this guy. So, we're done here then. Should I just try and like use this team no attacker? Maybe. Yeah, because I really haven't even used Serpentex yet, so I'm gonna just throw him behind my newly rank 5 Lord Autumn. He's like my latest rank 5, and I'm so proud of it. It took me forever. Alright. So this should be a good display. And by good display, I mean I think I've got this in the bag. All right, boom. Reflects to him, reflects back. All right. Oh, even the mud body doesn't go to me. So luckily, even though did it accidentally, I just cleansed away his immunity to stun. And now I'm gonna turn transfer to you, and I'm gonna do the stun toxins. And look, now they're gonna start just getting torn apart by the dots. Look at how much damage it does. Now look, I'm gonna give them another one. If I land the correct ones, they could be dead in as soon as 2 turns. If I land nanovirus, I could start chain denying. It's all luck based. So sandstorm, just destroying them. This is Champion League, so it's really easy to showcase monsters, but it's also inaccurate to a sense, because like this would never fly in the meta. So Nanite Cloud actually saves her. Ah, she pulled it off. Well, I mean, she was able to save herself, not her teammates. All right, so cleanse off you. Turn transfer here. I've learned that you don't have to do a specific cycle with Shadonia every time. You can do any cycle you want. And I've also learned that her name is called Shadow YNA, not Shadonia, but Shadow Yuna. And it's the weirdest thing ever. So I really don't know how to showcase if this is the stun once and then stun twice. It is, okay. So I saw it. It might sound inaccurate just by seeing like the speed I saw it, but I saw that it had only stunned Kildrill for a while and then all. So it is the stun to one, then all. And then look at this. For fun, just to see how many dots I can stack on him, I'm just gonna give him an extra one. It got nightmares. Sadly, I already had applied that. Alright, and just death all around. Kill you. That move kills an unbelievable amount of times for me. Alright. So I don't want an inaccurate review where I'm just winning every single match. But that's just the power of Alchemystic. His lore is horrific. Alright. So here's a pretty hard base. Let's see. Yeah, I could pull this off, maybe. Thetis Tertullian. Tertullian. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. If any enemy's life is below 50, oh, so that would essentially just kill any monster who's just revived. That's actually pretty powerful. I never thought of that. Cosmonaut, Taney, attack? Alright, so I have gotten back on the board. Turn transfer to you. She heals, but is it by enough? Let's see. Do the stun plus toxins, and then do the random dot. Maybe I kill. Alright, they have regeneration. I want to do Sandstorm just to tank some of their reflection things. Oh, thank God it was dark damage. Oh, okay. So let's get back in it. Um, it is a little bit harder since now they have regeneration. So let's see. Turn it back to you. What can you do? I'm gonna give you another dot. Let's see. Sandstorm again. Oh, I keep getting so unlucky. Now he's regenerated, so I need to cleanse. Do this. And wait. Oleander. Oh, thank God. Alright, so then I do this. I make sure that it lands on K9. And then the residual damage kills. I'm just gonna kill you now because you're gonna revive anyways. Alright, revived. Kill. Yikes. Kill. Dang. Did I lose? Oh, I don't think I lost. King Autumn could solo. Alright, so let's see. I think he dies to burn. Yeah, let's go. We pulled it off. Watch us get only a level 1 chest. Wow, I keep getting level 3s. As I've said before, this is just the perfect league for showcasing things because I get the weirdest meshes of teams, so I get to showcase specifically what I want to. Now, 2 Anticipation Monsters, 1 Pierce. Yikes. Alright. Now let's see. Soul of Light, Reflection. I want to save some of those hits for the other two. Oh, that's powerful Reflection. All right, Vada Magma. Yo, and now I can go for the stun, which lands on 2 of them, and I have True Vision, so it can't miss. And as I said, Toxins destroys any nature monster, so watch how much damage this is about to do. Oh, this is nice. All right. So boom, boom. Galvanus revives. Death. All right. He can't revive his own teammate, so he's dead. Royal Armor, Enlightenment. All right. Kill? Hey, it worked. All right. And then immune to control, immune to torture. Now there's really nothing you can do to me. And I'm going to start stacking the dots. And guys, with True Vision, it goes through Bulwark, so I'm golden. Sadly, he is immune to stun. So I'm definitely going to want to get the right tortures. I got Bane, which destroys any metal monsters. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end the review there. I got really lucky and had a lot of fun. But this is a Champion League, so don't get in over your head. Yeah. Just so he doesn't have the most meta mechanics, but he is of the Abyssal era, meaning his stats are super high, and being a PvP monster, you can actually get him at a pretty high rank, which is impossible to do for a lot of other monsters right now. So, I mean, he might be a decent war pick with the right allies. With Shadonia, any bad Denier could be good, but it's just kind of fun to play around with his toxins and random negative effects, and yeah, that's about it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like to support the video in the algorithm. Leave a comment and it will respond. What are your thoughts on this monster? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Do you think they're worth your time just as a war pick? Or do you think they shouldn't even get level 5 runes? Alright, so leave a like, leave your comment. I'd love to hear it. And yeah, subscribe to join the Crab Army. We're almost at 220 subscribers, and that is like the biggest milestone ever. So let's get there. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. That's all the support I need from you. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it helpful, and I hope to see you in the next one. Your favorite Omni-Crab signing out.